Hi everybody, today we're going to be looking at my new SpaceMate, which is down here on the floor, which Simon very kindly has sent me. It's for the new T7, so we're going to install that today. If you want to know more information about SpaceMate, check out another video which we've done, which I showed you putting the Stubby into the California Beach. We looked at that not long ago, so there's a link somewhere up here and show you on there. But this is for the new T7 that's there. So the first thing we notice before we go anything else is the size of this thing. It is huge. And it gives you an indication to how much space there actually is in the back of the T7. So we're going to have a quick talk about the rear of the vehicle, how it anchors in quickly, and then I'll show you we're going to put it in and we're going to put all the rest of these things back in the vehicle. Okay, so the SpaceMate is going to go in here, and essentially it goes all the way underneath where your bed section is. And to give you an idea, we know because of the cutout from here, this is the back end of the bed. So the back end of the bed that you normally see, which is in the vehicle, comes across here and fills this whole gap. So this is going to go in this bottom bit here. There are a few things which we can do. Just one, I'm actually going to take that panel off and leave that panel off. And the reason for that is I can still then access my gas, because I can't take this out with the SpaceMate on. But I don't think that matters. That's still in place. The seal is still there. This is purely a cosmetic thing. So I'm going to take that out when I put this in so I can still turn my gas on and off as well. Okay, so we put this in now. This is where it actually lives and goes. And you can see it's got a little bit of movement either side. That's there. I'm going to bolt it down in a minute. I'm going to show you how that works. It's not super easy. As I said about your gas that's in here, so just to prove a point from what I was saying, if I take the claps off from on there and wiggle this around a bit, there we go, I can still get access to a gas bottle, so I can still turn that on and off should I need to. Put that back in there now. So once you've got it in the right place, you've got to bolt it down, and to do that, you just pull the catch and just move the tray itself. So if we can see at the back here now, see we've got one hole there and one over there, which is on the railing system. I'm going to show you how those clip in now, and it is literally a case of bolting it down on there, and that's it. So it comes supplied with some brackets that are like these ones here. You get two washers that's on them that go on there, and then you'll get a wing nut and a nut as well. This effectively is going in your railing system that's in here, so it goes in between, so in between and then twist. So if I push this up, lift this up a little bit, push it in, over the bolt it goes that's there, put my two washers on, there, get my nut. And you'll notice I've got my finger actually just on the underside of this nut, so I'm just holding that in place as I put that in. Now I know, because I've already done this, that this back edge needs to be in line with here, which is also in line with there pretty much. And as long as I know it's there, this seat, when it goes back, will be in the right place. So to do the other one, okay, so put the other one in the gap, twist it around, and then as I said, just put my finger underneath it just to move it forward a bit, lift this up, and then that should go in there. There we go, that's gone in there. I've still got my finger on it on the back of it, so let's put our one washer on, two washers on, put the bolt on, and just tighten that down a bit. And tighten that one down a bit. There we go. And that's loosely in the right place now, so it's not, you can feel it, it's not moving at all. That's there. So you know that you're down and in the right place. Now I always carry a small tool set with me whenever I go away, so I've got a few screwdrivers and things like that, and I've got a socket set which I always have with me anyway, and there's a couple of reasons for that actually, the socket set. One, because I have sockets for pegs that would drill into the ground and things like that, so plus you never know when you might need something anyway. So final thing before you tighten it down, just push the tray out when it's finger tight and just make sure that it's not catching anywhere that's on there. So because you've got a little bit of movement side to side, a very fractional amount, we're just making sure that it's not, look down one side, make sure it's not touching that side, and again it's not touching that side that's there, so it's all good in that sense. I've checked that, I know that the bolt's in the right place, so I'm just going to tighten that up. There we go, that's nice and tight, that's there, it's not moving at all. And again, put my finger in behind this one. Definitely not going anywhere that's there. And there we go, that's it, in place. So that's it all in place there. So to access it, you just pull that, and then this comes all the way out. Now it's worth mentioning this does also come with a rubber mat, which goes in the inside of it. I haven't got that with me today actually because I've taken it out, left that at home, but it does come with a rubber mat as well to put inside it. Okay, so to finish off the installation, we need to put the bed section back in on here and obviously move the seats back to as it would normally be using. And then we'll show you then how easy it is to actually put things in and out with it being sliding out. So this tray goes in, can you just see there's a little bit on the end there? That is going to go in the side of the panel, and then the other side then drops in. So you need to put that one in first. There we go. And then that one goes in. And then at that point then this should twist so it comes down. That puts that in position, and then that does the same there. You pull that catch back over. So that's locked in position. So let's put that back in. And get it lined up before it goes down. So everything's back in, this is how it would normally be. So let's pull the tray out. So the main thing that I have in the back of these if I'm going away is my gazebo awning, which I take with us. And that, rather conveniently, is exactly the right size to go along the back, which in fairness it did in the previous models as well. So that goes all the way in there. And then what I have in this section, I haven't got them with me today, they're in the vehicle. What I've got in here is I tend to have some big plastic boxes which come up, which just fill. So as you pull it out, it fills under here. And I actually use this work surface quite a lot with the boxes on top of it when I'm around the back of the vehicle. So this isn't just about storage, but I found it really useful for. The plastic boxes in the back, which we are going to do a separate video on, so I'm going to show you some of the things that I take with us whenever we go away that are in the back here as well. But things like, for example, I've got a portable gas stove in there and things like that. Things like my metal tent pegs are in there, mallets, drills, whatever I need to go is in here. And I find it's quite easy with the workstation on there. But that video is going to be coming up soon. And then that just clicks in. So it won't pull out from in there. Then pop the boot down. And off we go. And that's us done for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. A huge shout out and thanks to Simon at SpaceMate for sending me this for the T7. As accessory goes, this, I have to say, is brilliant. I'm not sponsored. Simon doesn't pay us anything for any of this. Now, talking of accessories, you might have noticed as well, on the back of here we have a detachable tow bar. And the next accessory video we're going to be looking at is the fuel bike rack that goes on the back of here to put bikes on the back. So that video is going to be coming up again shortly. So as always, give us a thumbs up, give us a like if you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget you can put comments in the comments box below. Most importantly, are you subscribed to the channel? Lots of people who watch the channel aren't subscribed. So if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.